Hello guys, good evening and welcome to the Chim'Ny. Amaka. Okay, so I'm waiting for Josh and he's going to be coming live any minute now. welcome guys. Thank you, maintain for life. Shegun, don't be angry. Yes, I'm 5 minutes late and I'm very sorry. It's not entirely my fault, but I take the blame. Sorry for being late. Is my apology accepted? Oh yes, baby girl, see my hair, my edges, and my hair is on flick. This is a proud moment. I'm very sorry. Okay, Josh, we're waiting for you. So, can you finish what you're doing? Let me not cast you and come and join our live. Natalie, please stop blowing my trumpets. Please stop it. I like it. Stop it. Okay. Josh. Oh. We're supposed to give him I'm supposed to give him like 5 minutes. He already told me. So meanwhile, I posted something, so I just want to just hear you guys' opinion on something I posted yesterday. So I hear that there was someone at the toll gate who had or has COVID-19 and they knew and they allowed him to keep, working until it became bad and then they sent him home. And some people were complaining that they were feeling sick too. They didn't do anything about it until it got bad. They sent them home and then replaced them. And then after a while, they put people on 2 weeks leave and they didn't tell them why they were putting them on leave. They just told them, that they can go on leave without telling them the real reason why. So I think it was a doctor or somebody, an insider that knew why they sent them on leave and knew what was going on and then decided to tell the public. So what will it take them to leave the tolls open for us to just drive past, for maybe 1 to 3 months? Why does somebody they have it and they've been giving money, collecting money, giving money? People have been collecting change. Do you know how many people have stayed in their houses? I personally stayed in my house for close to 4 months without stepping outside. So imagine somebody being as careful as they can and then only to go out and then get COVID from the toll gates. That is... Why is your hair longer? I'm beefing and now. Reggie, don't beef. It's the Lord's doing, Anyway, so I just want to know why Nigeria and the government in general does not care about its citizens. Why do they do this to us? Why do I have to do all of the work and then their nonchalance will now give me a virus I've been trying so hard not to get? But yeah, I just thought I needed to put that. I wanted to discuss this like on my own, but I don't know. I didn't think if it was weighty enough, so I said I was going to say it like before I go live with someone and just put it out there for you guys to say your opinions on what you think about it, because it's ridiculous and it got me really upset. So I mean, we should all be careful. I know work has started for some people are going out, people need to go to the hospital, people need to go and see loved ones. Please be careful, and as much as you can, if you must pass the toll, try and change money to exact fare so that you don't have that exchange, because I mean, that's the little we know. We don't know how deep it is. We don't know all of the things that are true or what they're saying. We don't know how many other people have it or have had it, so let's just try our best to be careful, because nobody cares about us. Only you can care for yourself. So I'm just going to check if Josh is here. Efomo is here, Raliat is here, all my people are here. That's nice. Josh. Oh, Josh, he's not here yet, so we're still waiting. One day said if you can stay at home, stay at home. But how long are we going to stay at home for? People need to work. People need to make money. Some people have spent their entire savings in this period. I mean, if you have used all your money, what are you going to do? You must work, and people are working. So you now stay at home. How will you be paid? People are losing their jobs. So there's only so much you can do. But my own is nobody cares about you, so you can only do the work by yourself. That's just it. It's not easy and it's sad, but you keep trying. That's the only thing we can do for now. Okay, Josh, now you're very late. So you people can see that I'm not late. It's Josh that is late. So when Josh comes, You guys have to attack him the way you attack Shegun. You have to attack him the way you attacked me when he comes, because it's very late. Yeah, Shegun, exactly. You use the toll tax, but not everybody. I mean, does the average Uber driver, or does everybody, a cab driver, anybody that doesn't live on the island needs to actually get the toll tag? If you check it. So I'm an Uber driver and I don't know how much I'll apply the island, or I'll go to the island. If my work or my center is on the mainland, why am I getting a tag when I can easily go and pay cash? So we need to be considerate about everybody, you know. So that's just it for now. Josh, oh. Let me, someone said I should call him, so let me call him. Samuel, happy boy. So other nights I don't used to be cute. My chest, I feel offended. Josh, we're waiting for you. We're alive, we're waiting for you. No problem. Okay, so he's coming on now, any minute. So thank you for telling me to call him. I just thought he was taking his time. I didn't know that he had, you know. Okay, Josh is here.
I was about to do my makeup. You didn't let me do my makeup before I came on. I'm telling you, I'm not.
Josh, no. Your network is already doing. Have fun now. Josh.
Let me. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Sorry, somebody
Are you
called
sure
me.
you're back?
Yeah, somebody tried to
All
call
these
me. That's
somebodies that have been calling you people once you come live, I don't understand.
some of our fans. They will be here. Some of them that have our number, they will just say, "Let me call this boy and disturb me." Now
Do
that
you
I'm
know
not
they've been
sleeping.
doing that thing to me since I've been going live? Like after the second time, once I go live, they start my. Even when I put the phone on the not stop, the phone will just be buzzing, and I'm like, how are these people calling me and they know I'm live? So I think they're doing it on purpose, but it's okay.
Yeah,
Josh, before we go
vibes.
live, please give me lines, 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 give
You
me
want
lines,
you
vibes, give
you
me
want
lines.
you
Drop
want
some
to
lines
spread.
before.
You want you want to spread clots. Why do you need lines?
Ah!
It took you time to get that. It took
Don't
you
leave
time.
me! I didn't even know you had started dropping the lines. I just said, no, this boy is trying to play me. No. I'm not going to fall. Don't leave me, Josh. Come on. You have to give
Yeah,
me like
yeah.
5 minutes straight of lines before we go into the serious,
Okay, so it's
So come on,
okay.
drop it,
Let,
drop it,
let,
drop it,
let me
drop it.
give you the second one. So the second one is that it's safe to say I'm the man in your life now.
Josh now. Hey, another one. Drop it. Don't leave me.
Don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me.
Don't leave
My
me.
head,
What's your
my
head? Give me
head.
lines. Drop lines.
Okay, let me look at somebody's name here. Very creative guy. Yeah, so no, I'm not creative. Now God creative.
Ah, Josh, this interview is over. Guys, this is like freestyling. You know, it's one thing
Yeah, you know.
to come up with
Mm,
lines and drop as a rapper. It's another thing to not every rapper can freestyle, but yeah, they're very good rappers.
all
You
right,
know, they
all
must
right.
write. Josh is a freestyler when it comes to comedy. So it's not easy for everybody to do this. Someone like us, you have to think and write down the lines. But but Josh
Mm.
just Josh flows. So Josh, continue. I can't hear you like this. Give me drop.
Okay.
You have 2 minutes to go.
What
Give me lines,
what else? Let me look. Let me look through this place and see. Bust my head. No. That one is vulgar. What I thought of now in my head is vulgar.
Okay.
It's vulgar. Okay, creative. Shoot me, oh. No, I'm not a photographer. I cannot shoot you. Okay.
Hey, I even thought you wanted to skip. Josh, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Somebody said trumpeter.
What is
Do you know? Do you know that one day I was writing list of American presidents, and I wrote George Bush, I wrote George Washington, and I heard a voice. Somebody said, Donald Trump.
Joshua, if I continue like this, I'm not going to do any
And I hear
interview.
you shout, "Don't leave me!"
Don't leave me. Josh, you have turned me to something else. Every time now, just start. Don't leave me. Don't leave me to my nieces and nephews. You are making my head. But kudos. I mean, how does it feel, this being the originator of this Don't Leave Me challenge? You are in America, you're in Asia. I mean, not to talk of even Africa. So is it safe for me to say you're intercontinental? It took you time to get it. I did my own.
So you can call me hotel now.
Come on, yay! Don't leave me. Don't leave me. So
Don't
really,
leave
honestly,
me.
how does it feel? I mean, I saw people doing it in Asia, not even in English. And in my head, I'm like, Josh, this is huge. How do you feel? How does it feel? Being everywhere? Because it's safe to say you are everywhere. I see artists abroad doing it and stuff, and I'm like, see Josh. So how does it feel? How do you feel about it?
It's actually a wonderful feeling, and it's fulfillment for me, because this is actually why I do what I do. You understand? For the love, for the recognition. There's no need. There's no point doing something and you just finish and nobody is even seeing it. You understand? So as many people that see it, it increases my joy. When more people are seeing my work, are seeing my struggles, are seeing the impact I'm putting. You understand? Because believe me, I put a lot into these things I'm doing. You understand? I don't just do it. I don't do it for money. I don't just do it for the money. Yeah, the
you
money
actually
is needed,
think
fine.
things through,
Do you
and you
understand?
actually jot things down
I fake things the other way.
and away.
So fake things. so it's wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling. I just thank God. All glory belongs to God. Yeah.
Yes, so that's amazing. So how was growing up for you? What was growing up like for you?
I grew up in the house of the Lord. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, somebody.
I came from a very, very good Christian home. I had a very humble beginning, very humble and very cultured upbringing. I know everybody that knows Josh, all my fans must have noticed that there's something just different about this guy. This guy is not like every conventional guy, you understand? I have restrictions, I have boundaries, I have borders that I don't cross. I have, so growing up in a Christian home, I was brought up by deeper life parents that are pastors.
Oh, wow.
Mountain of Fire, yes.
Wow.
So, yeah. So I grew up in the church. I was in choir, in church, a cappella group. Then I grew up and I started, listening to rap music. And I went into the world, but I was not of the world.
Come on, quote it for them.
Yeah. So that's it. And growing up, everybody already knew that this guy is a sick guy. He just needs to do comedy. That's it.
Wow. That's amazing. I mean, I saw a tweet, I think today, I retweeted it, of somebody saying, we need to tweet and retweet this until Ellen sees this. Ellen needs to know that this is the originator of Don't Leave Me Challenge. So it means that she has probably posted something or said something on her show about it, and can you hear me? Oh, network. Can you hear me, Josh? Are they calling you again? Did they call you?
Pause. Sorry.
Did they call you? They called
I
you.
can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. So I said I saw a tweet, and then people were saying tweet at Ellen. Okay, not a problem. So people were saying tweet it at Ellen. Ellen needs to see that this is the originator, meaning that Ellen must have tweeted or said something about the Don't Leave Me challenge, but doesn't know, the originator. So how do you feel? Because I know that you're going to go on Ellen sometime soon. So I'm saying this in faith for you and in anticipation. How do you feel knowing that you are getting to that? How do you feel knowing that how do you feel knowing that you're getting to those places where people have not been able to get to for years, seeing people and people were all about it, like, we're going to retweet this, to retweet
Yeah.
it, and they were
Nigerians are
all in the
coming
tweet,
through
the
for
numbers.
me. I'm telling
Yo,
you, they've been disturbing that lady. That lady will not have any rest today. They've been
she
disturbing
should
her
not have
since
rest.
morning. Ah,
Hi.
man. Nigerians
That's
are
love.
coming through.
That's
Like,
genuine love.
it
I think you
feels,
have very genuine fans.
yeah, it feels good just knowing that I have them. In fact, that's just it.
Mm.
People can just come up and say, no, this is our own, and we have to own it. You understand? When the trend first started going viral, everybody just quickly came back to the fact that it was JOSH2FUNNY that created it. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly what they did when All My Guys Are Ballers was going viral.
Oh,
Everybody,
yeah.
Nigerians, they didn't rest. Everybody were like, no, you need to give kudos to this guy. You need to give kudos to JOSH2FUNNY. He's the creator of this trend. So it's wonderful. Like, I feel like I have a responsibility to be serving Nigerians jokes like every day, because they deserve the love I'm
Yeah.
actually giving. It's paying off.
Yeah.
The works I've been putting is paying off. They are returning the love right now, and it can only push me to do more. Yeah.
I mean, I'm personally, I think I was one of your first followers on Instagram. In all truth,
Uh-huh.
I remember I was
Uh-huh.
always posting your stuff because I used to post a lot of memes back then. So I used to post your
Wow.
stuff, and I used to give content to funny accounts. I was handling them. So saying that, we knew you as the guy that used to wear female clothes and used to sing hymns. So was this in the picture? Like, did you always have this content at the back of your head, or you didn't see this coming when you got bigger? You knew that you had to do something else. Was this always the plan, or you didn't know at that point in time where you were just the guy that sings hymns and will blow everybody's mind? Was it just that at that period? Was that
Actually,
all you had for that period?
I'm going through metamorphosis. You understand?
Hmm.
I'm not a static comedian. If you understand, if you know the way I've been growing, if you follow my
Yeah.
growth, you'll see that I'm a very dynamic comedian. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know the character that's going to come up next. And I try
Yeah.
as much as possible. When I look at, okay, this character, people have seen it too much, I need to switch to this other one. Let it look fresh, you understand? So, by God's grace, actually, it's not, I don't know how I managed to pull that off, you understand? But I just say a
Yeah.
voice and I hear, I say, do this. And I just do it. I just keep doing it, and it just onaba and your name onaba. And that's
Onaba.
just it.
Okay. So speaking of that, who used to provide those outfits for you? Who used to give you, especially that, I can never forget that purple one that had something here like this. Who was providing that? Who gave you that outfit?
Actually, I have to give kudos to Boomerang. She's an artist. She's it for our video
Oh.
shoot sometime back in 2014, 2013.
Mm.
Yeah, I was just a little boy then. I wasn't even doing comedy so big. So I went for our video shoot. So later I
Yeah.
started squatting with her. Then she left
Oh,
the house at some
wow.
point for me. So
Wow.
so so her clothes were still in the house. You understand?
Okay.
That was when I just started doing skits.
Yeah.
So one day I wanted to play a female role, and I decided to put that on. So I went to her wardrobe and I saw this dress and I put on the dress. And when I posted that, people were talking about the dress more than the joke. They were like, this dress looks funny.
I'm telling you. I'm
So
telling you.
so the next skit, I was looking like, if I go and take another clothes from this girl's wardrobe, I will finish all her clothes by the time subsequently. So I'm like, okay, let me just retain this one clothes. And she just left this for, she could just leave the clothes, say no,
I'm telling
take and
you.
they go. So she impacted in my career, yeah.
Because at some point that was your trademark. Like, I don't have to see your face or
Yeah,
hear anything. Once I go on Instagram and I see purple dress, I'll just check. I say, this is Josh.
yeah,
This
it's a
is Josh.
trademark. It's
I'm telling you.
a
I'm telling
signature
you.
clothes.
Wow. So before all of this, I know I asked you how it was growing up, but before this JOSH2FUNNY and after growing up, how was your life? Like, before you started Josh, what space were you after growing up, and then before Josh, where were you? How was your life?
Okay,
What
when
was
I
it like?
finished, I went to Federal Science and Technical College, Yaba, FSTC.
Okay.
I went to study computer craft.
Okay.
So when I was done, I did photography for about 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Then I did performance art. I studied performance art in one professional school, one art school, School of Performance Arts, Q Dance Center in Ikoyi. So when I was done with that, I knew I was ready. I didn't need any more story. I knew I was ready. So I started. But when I started, the comedy didn't really pull off. I started with stand-up comedy, and I was doing
Okay.
stand-up comedy, but you know, not everybody will have confidence to put you up on that big stage.
True.
Like, so I was playing little gigs, churches, some private functions and stuff. So at some point I just looked like, no, my jokes are just wasting. There's no big stage to make people say it. Let me just put it on Instagram. And I didn't really know so much about Instagram then. That was about 2015. I didn't know really much about Instagram. So I thought everybody would see it once I post it. But I didn't know I was the only one seeing my team because I had like 2 followers. So I started posting. Then I'll post, Crab will like, I will now like it to now become 2 likes.
2 likes.
So me, I would think people I thought people were seeing me. Then and you know, I started I kept on doing it. I was doing production too. At some point I was a dancer. Wow. But that was before, yeah.
Only
when I finished college, yeah. I danced. I played like 4 dance groups in at once. So after dancing, it did not work out. Then we started rapping.
You started rapping.
I started rapping. I was listening to a lot of MI. So MI like inspired me. Like when I listen to MI and it's doing all the flow when it's toe, when it's show, when it's toe, when I was like, shit, man, I'm gonna do this shit. But I did well. I actually won some competitions.
In rapping?
In rapping. I won competitions.
Who were the judges?
They were good judges. Like I remember Sprite Triple Slam. I went for
won?
Sprite. No, I didn't win Sprite Triple Slam.
Okay.
There were bad rappers there then. and I had low swag, you understand? But I remember one of my auditions when I rapped, LD stood up and was like, "This boy, I love you. You are good." I'm telling you, if not that,
I need to ask
really winchy boys. But he won't remember, you understand?
True that.
Yeah. So I won some other small rap battles.
Competitions, yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. So
wow.
Well, you know, I needed money to push music. So I couldn't get money, so I started music production.
Yeah.
I did music production in Mushin. Like I had a studio, I could own the studio in Mushin with one of my friends, and we kept on just doing it. Like area, I was like the Don Jazzy of that area. You understand? Boys will always come to my studio and be like, "Josh, give us beats," and that was it. I was doing comedy on the side. You understand? But so when all those things didn't pay off and comedy just started giving me green lights, man, I dropped all the equipment, packed them, put inside somewhere, all the microphones, speakers, and I held one mic and started doing comedy.
So what was your rap name? Juga. Or what was your rap name?
No, my rap name then was Joe Lex.
Joe Lex.
Joe Lex, worldwide rapper. They called me the worldwide rapper. Like
the Joe Lex, the worldwide rapper.
Yeah, physical spirit.
Whoa, why? Wow.
Not like word though, because I was wild with words.
As in
I could play on words.
WORD.
Yeah, world wild rapper. So man, you can just imagine the lyrics by yourself. The lyrics will be coming out there. If you hear me,
Mado. I'm already imagining.
I sing with mistaken flex to speak fire. I bring you in the straight, in the setting, the street. I lost my mind.
Don't leave me, Josh. Josh. So when you started this thing, did your family always think you were okay? Like they look at you, like you said, deeper life. They're like, "This is my son. Is he okay?" I feel like saying it in Igbo, like show out. Yoruba show out. Okay, like did they always support you? Or they were like, "But like, what's wrong with this boy? Like, what's really going on? Is this our son? What's all this? You know?" So were they supportful or supporting, or were they like, what was happening? What was going through their mind, like when you were doing all of this?
You know, one of the best things I have in this life are good parents. You know, I got the best parents. Like, you know, the only thing why I see the best with my pops is when I did play football. If he allowed me, I would have been the Messi now.
I'm telling you,
I was also very good, but because I was just in GSS 3. I played the same. I was in the same grassroots football team with Oshoala.
Okay.
as is at.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, we played in the same club, even though we didn't know. But I found out that it's the same club she played. I played FC Robo in Mushin. So
Oh,
I
wow.
was
And
good
she's
in
so
that
good
club.
now.
Yeah, she's in Barcelona. I would have been in Barcelona.
I know.
My daddy, if you are hearing this, daddy. So,
Daddy, you left Josh. You left him. Why did you leave him? Why?
But when they didn't let me play my football, I later found joy in comedy. So then I think my parents now felt like, oh, this guy can make decisions. At least I was about 20, 21 then. So they were like, okay. My dad just said, you will do me one favor, just go for photography school first. When you are done, you can do anything you like. So I went to photography school for him.
Oh.
So,
and he's even giving you an edge now with your production and all of those things, you know.
You understand? Yeah, I'm telling you, big edge right now. I direct and I even direct photography for my videos and everything. So it helps me in production. So
Daddy, you still did well. Let me give you that one back. Fantastic.
After everything, the guy nice up.
He came through.
So but when I was on the journey for the comedy, they were so much behind me. My parents, everybody knew that this guy is a good. He can do this. Yeah. My elder brother, that one is my biggest fan from way back, from little. He always knew that this guy will be the best. He always tell me that you're going to be the best comedian one day.
See this thing
so
you're saying.
Now
I was telling my other guests that I used to rap. My family member just killed my career. Sure, people have seen how they supported Josh when he was doing comedy. You people say I cannot rap. Just killed my rapping career. Bam, just like that. But it's okay. At least they supported other things. So, you know, I mean, they've supported me 100. But you see that rapping. They say I won't deceive you, my sister. It's not your. I say, okay, write the lyrics for me. They say I won't write it. Go and do your own yourself. But yeah, I saw another tweet of somebody saying JOSH2FUNNY is the only comedian right now that has not put out any sexual or vulgar content on Instagram or in any social media, whether he's coming on a show, like I'm just adding, whether he's coming on a show or he's doing it, he has never put on anything vulgar. And that is actually the truth. Like, I've been thinking about it and it was almost like the person was tweeting my mind. And immediately I saw it, I had to post and comment like, yo, spot on. And then everybody was like, Josh is the national treasure, Josh is this, Josh. Like, it's very hard with the pressure in the industry to not join them. That's the word I'm going to use. It's very, very hard to not join them because, and it's very hard to provide content consistently without doing what every other person is doing. Because the truth is sex sells or anything sexual or vulgar sells. So for you to be doing this and people still see you as relevant for at least 5 years plus, people still, your fans are steady, they are growing, and everybody sees you. And I mean, they're fans to other people that do all these things, but they understand that what you're doing is proper content, not just joining the crowd when you don't have content. How did that tweet make you feel? And was this always the plan? Was it also because of your background and your family that you did not put out stuff like that, or you just never realized that it wasn't coming to your head? So was it a plan, like part of a plan, like I don't want to do this sexual content? Or
let me tell you the level of my integrity towards this.
Come on, this is a bright time. Hey, my level of my integrity. Are you people hearing? Okay, yeah, continue. Compose. Continue. You people should please stop calling Josh. People should stop calling Josh.
Sorry.
Josh, who is calling
I will
you?
confess the person that called me. He's a man, oh my God. Anyway, you see him, tell him that he called me. Why did he call me?
Ima, stop calling Josh. Ima, stop calling Josh. Ima, oh my God.
So I got a call from some guy. He said he wanted to promote his comedy. He wanted me to put it on, and he wanted to pay me for it. This guy had paid me money. Like, I don't want to mention the amount, but he's paid me real good money, you understand? To post it.
Tell me the amount, let me hear.
No, don't worry. No, when he finally sent me the video, I now saw this kind of video that one worry guy will stand here. They will now put one girl with big bum bum one side. They will now be saying, they will now say, sure, now which kind of thing be this? So when I saw that, that was the most difficult thing to do, just to post that thing and get the money. Do you know I refunded that guy? I was crying. I was broke then. Like,
sorry, I wanted to say I love you right now, but you said I was crying. That's a lot. Josh, we love you. Honestly, like now I agree with your sentence. The level of your integrity is not easy. I mean, it's not as if the guy was here to pay you. He had paid
You
you. So you could
understand?
have
He
just
had
closed
paid
and
me.
done it and
You
deleted it, you know?
understand? He paid me.
Mm-hmm.
That's
he's,
do not
he's
holler that
paying
guy.
you.
I said in your life, have you ever seen this kind of thing on my page? Why will you trust me with money like this? Bring another thing, let me post for you something better. The guy couldn't
Mm.
provide anything. I just refunded the money.
Oh,
You understand? So,
oh,
because of my upbringing, because of the
yeah.
family I have that are watching, because of the kids
Mm.
of other people
God
that are
bless
watching, because
you.
there are so many young people watching us and they learn a lot
Yeah.
from us. Like
Yes.
I cry when I see something's online. I'm like, I will still have children, and they'll come and be seeing all these
Exactly.
things on Instagram.
Mm.
Like so, you know. Mm,
Man, Josh, God, this thing you're saying is so true because I mean, oh, I remember one time, I think it was about 3 years ago, someone's birthday, and then I think what the girl told her boyfriend is that she wanted Josh, or the boyfriend knew how much she liked you, or something like that, and then they took it to his office to surprise her, and she was wailing, and she was an older
yeah,
person. So my point is,
yeah,
everybody can relate to Josh.
you know,
My dad
yeah,
can relate to you. My nieces and nephew can relate to you. They're shouting, "Don't leave me!" They know all my guys are ballers. You know, so young,
yeah,
old, middle age, everybody can relate to you, and everybody. There's nobody that you say, okay, viewers discretion or child
yeah,
protection before the person watches it. You know, when it comes to your page, you can actually give a child your page, your phone, and just leave them
yeah.
with the phone. Let them continue to go through, and they will have a
Straight
good
up.
laugh without seeing
That's
anything
what I
that
live for.
the parents will be scared not to show their
Yeah.
children. So
Thanks.
big up, big up, big up, big up, big up to you, big up to you.
Yeah, thanks.
So, did you ever see yourself getting to where you are now? Like you are, you are big, Josh. You are huge, whether you
Wow.
accept it or not. So it says,
Are you
"Wow, look at
serious?
you." So did you see yourself like you know how people just start and they'll be like, "Let's just start." Some people already see themselves
Mm,
where, like some people know where they're going to be 10 years from now. They don't know how they're going to get there, but they know. Some people just,
yeah,
you know, let me just start. I just want to be successful. I don't know the level
yeah,
of success, but I want to
sure.
start. Did you see Josh the brand now? How it is? Did you envision this before, or did you always know you would get here?
Well, I've always believed in myself. I've
Mm-hmm.
always had this belief like in my talent. But I was always doing it with love, like because of the passion and the love I have for
Mm.
comedy and because of how fulfilled I am when I see people laugh at my jokes. You
Mm.
understand? So I just do it with pure love. Not I wasn't aiming at anything. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't aiming at anything. In fact,
Mm-hmm.
it was just recently when I started. Then I went to do some underground study about the business part of
Yeah.
this stuff. If not,
Yeah.
now love. You understand? Now love. This is
Honestly,
pure
yeah.
love, and I'm just exhibiting me, who I am. You understand? So I didn't. I knew that I was gonna get, but I didn't know how it was gonna happen. I didn't know. I didn't know
You
in
didn't even
what
know the level
dimension.
to how, yeah.
I didn't know the level. You
Mm.
understand? But it's beautiful. It's
It is
excellent.
beautiful.
It is
Mm.
something delicious.
Okay, so what were your hardest moments? I mean, moments that you felt like you wanted to quit, like this thing is not for you. You know what? Let me just X this thing,
Yeah.
you know, and you wanted to give up. What moments were they? How far away or how close or when did this happen? What made you
You.
feel like quitting and what made you not
Mm,
quit?
what the first challenge I
Mm.
had was at first I got popular, so popular first,
Mm.
and I was still broke.
Not bad though.
That's the worst thing
It's
that can
happening
happen
to a
to
lot
any
of people, not
entertainer.
just you. Trust
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
But everybody's just covering it a lot.
you understand. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
that's like some of the young guys I see today
Mm-hmm.
following for followers, trying to
Mm-hmm.
get a lot of followers.
Mm-hmm.
If only I can talk to them one by one and say, calm down, grow. Like the growth, you need to follow a growth process. You understand?
Yeah.
Just the grow like that. Because if
Mm.
you get, that's the most frustrating part. It's not getting popular. If you get popular and you
Mm.
don't have money to back up,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to frustrate you. It wasn't really frustrating for me because naturally I'm a humble person, so I don't really care. You
Come
understand?
on.
It's just
Hey.
one way or the other. You could just touch me. I was just like, natural. So don't get you on this thing by this
How
time. You
by
understand?
now? This by now,
But
true.
but I jumped buses. Like I remember one time, every Sunday, me and Craig go to church on inside Danfo bus. You understand? So we were going to, whenever we are going, we have dark shades we always wear when we are going. So when we now get
Don't
to the bus,
identify me.
when we now get to the bus, we now enter the back seat, that back where, so that
Yeah.
passengers will not say, "Hello, I want to get down," and they will start making you stand up and everything. So we'll go to that back, me and Creb. Then when I get there, I just put on my dark shades and I'll just be like this, and I'll be feeling invincible. So one day we had entered the bus. One day we had entered the bus. As we entered the bus, there is like, we were already feeling invincible. Next thing, the guy in my front just tapped me like, "Josh, too funny. We see you with love."
Hey.
Do you know?
Oh,
Do you know?
I think
Do you know? Do you know that
goosebumps.
feeling? Do you know that feeling when somebody opened the bathroom when you're having your bath?
Oh gosh.
I
You
was
felt
like,
naked.
that was how I felt. That was the feeling. So that was the only challenge I faced. I faced when I was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Not having, but it didn't really take too long. Everything started fixing and aligning, and we thank God. We thank God. Yeah. Thank God.
Okay, so aside that, did you ever face any challenge with like people in the industry when they didn't believe in you or when they didn't see you getting to where you were? Like, did people ever treat you anyhow,
Yeah.
because they didn't see the brand or see like who is this guy, or what?
Yeah.
Did you have any of those experiences? And how
Yeah.
bad were they?
It was so bad. I had a lot of them. I had a lot of people.
Wow.
When they started seeing Mama Felicia, so many people were telling me that corporate brands might not be able to, will not
Sign
be
you.
able to reckon with it, and will not be able
Not them.
to identify with it. But see, that is the easiest thing to make somebody give up. Like, because people that
Yeah.
I had telling me are just big top people in the industry that I go to for advice. You understand? And some of them, they were just telling me, "Bro, you need to know you're putting this is staying on you. This is staying on you." But I don't know. I'm just a very stubborn person naturally, but on the positive side, actually. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what gave me that drive, because I don't know what gave me that drive. The two people that are supposed to advise me and say, "Bro, keep going," are the
Mm-hmm.
people saying that this thing you are doing will not lead you to anywhere. And I kept
Now
on
those people are
doing
doing "Don't Leave Me" challenge. Oh.
it.
Let's not leave them.
so so I just thank God. No, why I'm saying this is because if you are young and you're listening to me, and you get advice from people, you understand. It's not every advice you take. I'm telling you. You see,
True.
listen a lot. Oh, it's very good to listen. Listen. I do a lot of listening. I'm still doing a lot of listening. When you listen, gather them, then put them inside basket and sieve them. That's all that report. You remove the chaff.
The
Take
good
some.
ones will fall on the good soil. The
You
bad ones will fall
understand?
on the rocky.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow. So is there more to Josh Too Funny? Like, I mean, you said earlier that you were at a space where you were just Mama Felicia, you were just there. You didn't even know, like you said, you don't know what you're going to do next. Is there more?
Yeah.
Is there something you're currently working on? Are you going to bring us more? Like, is there, I know you have a lot of content, but is there something different that you're still going to bring to us that we should anticipate? If yes, can you brief us a bit about it?
Actually, I always surprise myself. Like, it's that bad. It's that bad. Sometimes when I do things, I just go back and like, oh, why did I do this? You
Wow.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know my next move. Help me,
Okay.
people. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Does anybody know that can tell me? I don't know what I'm going to do next.
Okay, but
I just
do you intend to change to turn sorry to cut it to turn this into like a series or into like a proper show, like
oh, okay, to
is
that
there that is
direction.
there yeah?
In that direction, yes.
Yes. Okay,
Very
great.
soon, hopefully, you start seeing series, you start seeing movies. You
Mm.
understand? Josh Too
Mm-hmm.
Funny, all those things are in the pipeline. But
Mm.
for Instagram stuff, creating like even the movies and series, I don't know what will come out. I just know that we are growing. I don't know where we are
Yeah.
going to. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm.
just always follow God's leading, and that's all. That's all. I don't. The inspiration is fully everything is from God. I don't read books. I don't. I won't say it's because of the books I read, or I go to the beach and I concentrate, or I do
Mm.
like this. I
I've
don't
heard
do
that
all those
line too
things.
much.
You
Come
understand?
on. Yeah.
I just let God lead. That's
Oh,
it.
that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
God is awesome. God is awesome.
Yeah.
So that means it's safe to say that this was not always all fun and games or all jokes for you. Like there was a proper career in it when you started. Like you saw it as a career path for you when you
Yeah.
started
Yes.
JOSH2FUNNY the brand.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, great. So tell us some of your most hilarious experiences in shooting your videos or going on stage or having to do stuff with artists or generally. Some things that were too hilarious, like you can never forget them. Even if it was when you were shooting, like even if it's you that found it hilarious to yourself, but things that were so funny that happened to you.
Uh, okay. Let me. Will I just be allowed to talk about my most embarrassing
Oh
moment
yes,
right now?
please, please. In fact, that's what I
Because
want. Yeah.
that's the hilarious part, the embarrassing moment. Like
Okay, great. Go ahead.
so. God, it's a very big, it's a very big radio station. They speak pidgin English. You don't
Hmm.
understand. You
I
don't
know
get
it.
it. So I went to that radio station, and there's a top OAP that everybody knows. If you
Mm-hmm.
don't know it, you understand. He's a diplomat. So now this, I went to this guy's show on one evening. I was a young comedian. Mama Felicia was all over the place then, but
Mm-hmm.
not that big. You understand? So I came. My friend MC Shaggy, his live video just popped up now, so I want to talk about him now. He now forced me. He said, bro, you must. I want them to interview you. You are too good. You are too good. I want them to interview
Mm.
you. You are too good. You are too good. I'm like, okay. Let them interview me. I didn't know that it was an audition I was going for. First of all, they said, who is this? I said, my name is JOSH2FUNNY.
Mm-hmm.
They say, are you too funny? I said, yeah, I am. People say, I guess I am. I think categorically I can maybe say that you can excuse me to say I am. So
Mm.
I said, okay. Then the next I should say joke. Oh. I now started singing my funny versions of songs. So I think that time Limpopo was winning. Hey, Limpopo was my killer joke anywhere I go. I just say, Daddy, oh yeah, Limpopo. Daddy,
Hey.
oh Limpopo. Limpopo all the time. People will laugh, but when I said it that particular day, the person was just looking at me like, so what? After Limpopo, what now happened? So
Oh
after I now Limpopo, and I say, yeah, that is my. And
God,
I
that's a
say, no, this is
joke.
not comedy. I'm like, but that is my style. You say no.
Mm-hmm.
There's another name you can call this. Don't call it comedy. This is not comedy. Say another joke. You're not funny. Then I was not like. Then my friend MC Shaggy was not like. Let him tell another joke. He has one very good stand-up joke that I can do
Mm.
here. Then and I started innocent me. And now crack my brain. And I said, wait. God help me. And I did one saving joke. One very nice joke. The only thing that made me know that that joke was funny was when people on their WhatsApp group started sending message that this guy is good, this guy is good, this guy is. But the same person, after I told that one, the end of
Dodgy.
the joke was I was learning, and I heard a voice that said, "You can only learn past 30G when you learn mad." When I dropped that punchline, I expected to hear ha 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 ha. What I heard was, okay, that one was okay.
With straight face.
Ah,
Okay.
that day, I will never forget that day. It cannot leave my head. That was it. That was it for me. That was it
Oh
for me.
wow. So
Yeah.
that being said, what has JOSH2FUNNY the brand done for you? I mean, aside the fame and people kissing your ass and all of that, what has the brand done for you? Like, what meaningful thing has it done in your life?
It has given me the fame and people kiss.
See, see,
What,
Maggie, I
what,
say aside the fame and the ass kissing. So don't remove
okay.
those two.
Okay. The thing is that it's not just, like they say, good name is better than riches and everything.
Josh is
So
speaking
actually,
parable for us, guys.
I'm I'm more about the good name
For
I've
real.
been able to show the world. What I've been able to portray. Another side of being a celebrity, I've been able to preach and let people see. See, I've been itching for people to say these things about me. Like, I deliberately want people to say these things about me. I'm telling you, I do them hoping that people can just realize and learn. Can't you people see that I'm different? What are you people looking at, for crying out loud? So it's not like I'm not just like that. It's not like I don't know what's going on. I know everything. I know that sex sells. I know. I'll be a guy man now. I'll be a more boy. You understand? But for some reason, I just want to be that person that is a good example. I will lay a good example for others to just follow. Like some young comedians that their brain is still down, to just look and say, no, I want to follow this footstep. I've talked to a couple of them. When I see them doing their stuff, I just go to their DM silently. I'm like, bro, do you know that you can make more money if you keep it clean? That's what I used to use to try to bring them back, because I'm not, sometimes some people are like, leave them now, come on, you make all the money. I'm like, no. See, it's better we just correct these things, because after everything, it will still come back, because it is our industry, you understand? It is our industry. Like recently when people started saying Instagram comedians are all about sex. Come on, stand-up comedian, they didn't say that about stand-up comedians. Stand-up comedy, rather. They didn't say that about stand-up comedy. Yeah, some people are doing vulgar jokes. Yes, no problem. But then, it was not, when you look at stand-up comedy, you will first see it as something clean before you now see the other ones doing some other things. But the brand, they're not starting to brand Instagram comedy or sketch comedy as sexual, as derogatory, as all those things. You understand?
Yeah. So are you people jotting things down? And are you really thinking things through? You need to jot things down. Go on.
So that's when I felt I needed to say some things to some young people, because I realized that if you check the top guys doing what I do, my colleagues, the people on, is it safe to say, on my level, that are doing stuff, they don't really do all those things. You understand? But it's just these newbies, these new guys that are just coming on board. I don't know who they are listening to. Probably they are getting the wrong message, the wrong concept. They are so in a hurry to gain followers. They are so in a hurry to gain followers.
I agree.
And so I felt like I could just talk to a few of them. You understand? But so what I look out for is just the good name, and the good name has really got me respect, love, like true friendship. You understand? Anybody that loves me, they don't love me because I do give away. They love me because they love my jokes. You understand?
Exactly. No fake love. That's why I said your fans are genuine. There's no fake love. You guys, think about it. And what Josh is saying is so true, because it's proof that you can. I mean, from his background, his Christian background, it shows that Josh has not left his Christianity or his religion. He's still that person that allows God inspire him. So there's no, for people that don't believe that there's no God in entertainment industry, or you cannot serve God, or you can't do some certain things if you want to be in the industry, that's not true. This is a living example here, telling you that he doesn't even know what he's going to do. He allows God inspire him, and then he goes. So if you feel like there's some things you need to do, or some things you need to vow to, or some things that you feel like, if I don't do this, I can't train, that's a bloody lie. In fact, let's even take God out of the matter. You don't have to be vulgar. You don't have to sell sex. You don't have to sell gossip. You don't have to sell all these things that everybody's trying to sell to trend. And another thing Josh has put, I'm just trying to explain for those of you that might not have understood what he was saying. I'm trying to say that there's a process. When you rush to get to some places, sometimes you rush down. So Josh has stayed through his process, and he has passed his process. So there's no hurry in these things. What is yours is yours. Success will come, fame will come, but just don't be in a hurry. Don't be such in a hurry, because you might lose, and then at the end of the day, when you don't have sex anymore, when everybody's doing sex, what can you come up with? So Josh, people have been shouting, give us wisdom, give us. Josh has been giving you people wisdom from the very beginning of this interview. So it's not until he gives you, don't leave me. This is proper wisdom. Like, I'm sure a lot of you, your respect and your love for him has tripled after this interview, because I don't think people have ever seen Josh very serious or say something serious. I don't know. I don't think they've ever seen you like this. Somebody said you even look funnier when you're serious. I don't think they've seen this side of you. I don't think they know this side of you, which is what my show is about. I like to bring out people so that people know you more. So, in fact, I'm sure the love has increased, because people now get to know, oh, this is who really Josh.
It's wonderful.
Yes, thank
Wonderful.
you so much. Josh, thank you for coming on, but you're not going. I deliberately compressed your questions so that you have
Hmm.
time for, don't leave me. Give me lines. Wisdom, wisdom,
You will not
wisdom,
wait. You
wisdom.
where is your own wisdom?
Hey, Josh, you
Let
want
us
to
even
embarrass
let us let us even say oh yeah. Where's
Josh, you
your
want to
own?
embarrass me on my show?
Ah,
Okay, let me try. Let me
I'm
try.
not a
Okay. So, if a lizard should give birth,
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
can we say Elizabeth?
Ah, Elizabeth. Now let me return
I'm
this with
drunk.
this.
Oh yeah,
Let me
return.
return it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the baby of a pig is what? Piglet.
Uh-huh.
That means if his little baby commits sin, what is it?
Singlet.
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 Ah, I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay, Josh, if I have a friend and his name is Mohammed and he's
Hmm.
always lying, can I call him lying Mohammed?
No, no, no. If he was always sleeping, you can call him Lion Muhammad.
Josh, you can't come and overshadow me on the one I'm even trying to do.
Ah!
What's wrong with you? Ah,
Any
okay.
line you drop, I will build
You
on it.
dropped something back. Oh yeah, now
Yeah.
let's go. So, if I give a boy a burner phone, can I call him burner boy?
Hmm. Hmm. No. Why you call the boy a burner boy? Is when the boy's mother born a boy.
But if I set that same boy on fire, can I call him fire boy?
Yay! No. No. You only call him fire boy when he messes up in the office and his boss fire boy.
It's over. Do you know, I for like 2 minutes, I felt you won't be able to return that one. So I'm like, okay, in the office, just gave me. No way, guys. But did I try? Did I try? Did I try?
No,
Did I
you
try?
don't know. You're on it. You're on it. You're on it.
Come on, Josh. I'm doing my challenge tomorrow. Are you ready? Like all out. I'm doing my food. Don't leave me challenge. It's going to be
Straight up,
proper.
we won't leave you. We won't leave
You
you.
people cannot leave me. Are you guys enjoying our? No, Josh is too much. What's that? So if I'm not too much, you people, I will
No,
end this live now.
you see, finish. They have seen you very too much. They have seen you too
That is
much.
it. They don't even love me. It's all about Josh. They are here for Josh. Josh, give us life. We have kept quiet because they don't love me
they are,
anymore. So give us
they
life.
are,
Give us life.
they have seen you too much. It's
They've seen
like
me too much.
they have seen you too much. It's like you're from Christian Union. They have seen you.
Hey! Oh yeah, Josh, give me lines. Give me lines. Give me lines. You can drop your lines in the comment section. Because we cannot take calls. I mean, but you can drop your lines. So let's read the lines that you guys have for us. You have to drop some matter shit. Like give us
Hmm.
mad
You
lines.
can't take calls.
Oh, thank you. They said they like the Elizabeth.
No,
Yay.
that was hot. That was hot. No, you say you
Hmm.
can't take calls.
Yeah, we can't take calls. Drop.
What if you are cooking in Enugu? You must be able to take calls.
Calls. What's your problem? Josh, what's your problem? How do you think of these things?
Enugu is the
Drop
cool
lines.
city.
Exactly, I said calls. What's wrong with you? Why do you? Oh, cool. Hmm.
Hey.
No, I can't return. I don't want to think. If I think now, we can stay here for 5 minutes. I won't say anything.
The only time you'll be able to return, let me tell you when you'll be able to return.
Mm-hmm.
When you have turned before and you want to repeat it, you return.
Just finish me.
And let
Ikagulam,
me
just
tell you,
kill me.
sometimes when you don't have Christ, when you don't have
Mm.
Christ, all you need to do
Mm.
is just call a painter. If your house has been painted, you repaint.
Hey! Somebody said I went to altar with a native. Alternative. Mad.
Straight up.
Mad. I think one of the favorite ones I've seen so far is the Bitcoin. I put a coin. If I do like this, what is it? Bitcoin.
Your
The
Bitcoin.
child. I loved it so much. If I have a
Hmm.
butter and I throw it up, does that mean I'm butterfly? Okay.
Butterfly.
You guys are dropping lines. If I put a
Hmm.
stone in the fridge, yeah, and then remove it, does that make it cold stone?
Yeah, cold stone. Then when you turn it upside down, you have a wrestler, Stone Cold.
Man, just see, nobody can take this from you. Nobody can outdo you. Is that bad? I mean, I think that your video is the maddest one so far. The song, "Don't Leave Me, Don't Leave Me," that's a
Thanks.
jam. That's a jam.
Yeah, we're coming
Somebody
through. We're
said
coming through.
you are single and you have a shoelace with you. Does that mean single lace? I'm not sure I really got that one.
Single.
If
Oh,
I stand
Jamaica
on a
is here.
cooler, does that make me uncooler? Okay, Josh, come and be reading these things because you're the ones that know the ones that are funny.
I'm in a bar and I plant a tree. What will it be called? Battery. Ah! Hey.
Jamaica. Somebody said something about Jamaica. I dated a poor girl and made her rich. Can I say I am a transformer? Transformer. I set
No.
food to my ex. Can I say FedEx? That one is mad. 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 No, no, no. Who is this person? I need to shout. What? FedEx, where are you? No, no, that was mad. That was mad.
Let me
That was
say, let me
mad.
let me let me give you this word. Do you know what we call Ricardo's father?
No.
Barbaric.
Barbaric. Not barbaric. Barbaric, like barbaric, the word. Oh gosh. Josh. Oh my god. Oh my god. If I have an Actua and I drive it in Formula One, does that make me accuracy?
Accuracy.
Josh.
The
Oh
rain is
god.
falling over my head. It's brainstorming. Ah.
Okay.
Mm.
My ex made a wish. I called her extinguisher. Oh my god, wisdom. If I draw a line on the ground and place my time on it, can that be a timeline? Mad.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
okay.
Mm.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
I know a boy who
So,
is a wizard. Can I call him Wizkid?
do you know
Oh
what you call your friend from Imo State?
no.
That's your emoji.
I that. I was waiting for you to go. I'm like, Josh, emoji, as in my G from emoji. Josh, you get boom. You kill me.
If I hit hammer on
What
the
if I,
floor, does
yes,
this mean I don't hammer?
I don't hammer. You are killing me with these lines. My guy Hillary gets OCD. He too they clean things. Clinton. Mad. That was mad. Oh
Why the guy go
my
get OCD?
god. A
Why
box
can't he buy a
containing
new one?
pearls. Oh shit, Josh, don't do this. Josh, no. OCD. Oh, Josh, you are really, really a national treasure, like they say you are. Anyway, I really don't want to end this live, but there's nothing I can do about it because
If I walk
Instagram
with my stick, can we call it walking stick? Okay, Instagram is about to log you off.
Instagram is trying to log me out. And someone was telling me that they give some people 2 hours, 3 hours,
Yeah, they give me
but
3 hours. They give me
Josh, don't
three
be proud. I
hours.
didn't ask you. I know they give you 3 hours. Don't be
I
proud
don't,
right now.
I don't know
Don't
why
be
they
proud
will
right
give
now.
you.
They
Come on,
give
you
me
are
1 hour.
Chiamaka now. How
They
will they
don't
give
know
you
who
one
I
hour?
am. A prophet is not known in our hometown,
Ah,
so I can understand that
hmm.
they don't know me yet,
So you
but
live
it's
in
okay.
Instagram.
Oh no. Okay, guys. I'm sure we've had so much fun interviewing our national treasure, Josh. That's what I'm going to
Yeah.
be calling you now because you are a national treasure. In fact, international
Thanks.
treasure,
Thanks.
intercontinental treasure.
Yeah, straight
So
up. Thanks.
we're going to have you soon again when we're going out to do our proper interviews and all that. We're going to come to you and do another session. So, guys, please help me tell Josh thank you. And, we've learned a lot from him and a lot of things about him that we didn't know about, which we appreciate and we're glad that we know. So, Josh, thank you for sharing all these things with us. We really appreciate you. We really love
Thanks.
you. Trust me.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you too for coming on the show. Thank you guys for staying tuned and for dropping your lines. Like you guys dropped some very dope lines. So thank you guys. We love you. We appreciate you. And we'll see you this week by 8 p.m. I'll announce it when it's time. Thank you for coming through, guys. God bless you. Bye.